Alright, so this is the first one we're gonna do. And I didn't bring my turntable, so we'll just start him. His front, I do believe, is gonna be here. Or I'm still debating. I might have it here, but I don't like the way that it comes out. I thought about having him come out of the rock like this and up. But I think I really like this here as my front because it's got a lot of movement back there. So, since it's summertime, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off all these inside branches. So we'll take off this branch here. So that way you don't want anything inside, you want him aired out. And then we're going to take off this lower branch because he's weighing down the entire trunk. And once we're done with taking those two off, what we'll do is we'll take this guy off here so we don't have inverse taper. And then we'll be left with these 2 or 3. And I think what we're gonna do is probably take off this one here and leave these 2 top ones for now just so they can photosynthesize. And I think I might even leave this guy here. So we'll see what happens. And I don't have a rock to prop you up on, so we're gonna see if we can. Oh, you ain't gonna prop up. We're gonna put you like so. So you can kind of sort of see without falling over. And we'll get our little snippies. And start by taking out the inside one. So, first one we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and remove the inside branch right there. And just for everybody who's watching, I'll let you know ahead of time. I did bring napkins and a spray bottle for band-aids because this is a rubber tree. It's a Ficus benjamina, and so they do bleed. Let me get him close to his trunk here. Get all of that off. And they bleed rubber, so I'm just gonna make the spray bottle work here. And here's your little bitty piece of paper towel, and I'm just gonna roll it up. I don't know if you can even see this, but we're just rolling it up a little, and then we're gonna put it right on where I cut it. And the reason I'm doing this, and it won't stay there long, but the reason I put these little band-aids on it is because they do bleed a white rubber. And the rubber that they bleed, and then we're gonna take this bottom branch here off. Get it as close to the stalk. Here's the little rubber stuff. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it bleeds a white rubber. And that white rubber will actually draw parasites. So in order to not have parasites attack our tree, I put little band-aids on it as I go along. And that helps for it to stop leaking its rubber, but it also prevents the parasites from attacking the tree. So we got the inside cleaned up a hair. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and take this branch here off. I gotta do it from a funny angle though, so I don't scratch the trunk. And I don't know if you can see it from that angle. And here's where I just cut it, right there, and you can see the little white spot. That's its rubber leaking out. So you just get a piece of towel and get it all damp and put it to the size I want it, and then we're just gonna drape it over that wound. There we go. That's a good start. Now he'll look like he's got all kinds of band-aids all over him, but hey, he's all right. All right, so you can probably see, I don't know if you can really see this or not. Let's move all these little clippings out of the way that are gonna leak rubber all over. So hopefully you can see, can you see that? I got you kind of crooked, don't I? So here we go. There's the Band-Aid. And you can see I opened up the middle there. There's a Band-Aid right there as well. And so when, now that you see it from this side, this is what I'm calling the front. But if I roll it, you can see I just opened up all of that. And of course the Band-Aids, but those will come off in a few minutes once I know for sure it's done leaking rubber. So we opened it up, and now we're going to decide what branch we're going to keep for the apex, which I think, because I've already got a really good established movement this way, I think we're going to keep that for the apex for now and let the trunk continue to thicken up. So I think the only thing I might do, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make one more cut on this little guy. And we're going to remove this here branch. And there you can see it. And this leaf. So we'll take that branch and leaf off. And then I'll show you what it looks like after that. So let's see if I can prop you up there a bit and make this last initial cut. And first of all, sometimes you can just snap the leaves off if they're weak enough. Yep, there you go. And that's gonna allow me to get this guy nice and flush. Come from underneath here and really get that nice and flush. Now, like I said, it's summertime right now, and this is literally the best time to do this for the pure fact that it's, you can see it was leaking rubber. The pure fact that it's going to heal a lot faster in the summer than it will in the winter. And then we're just gonna Band-Aid this guy up here. All right, get it to sit a minute. And now we'll move you this way and show you, even though you see the Band-Aid there. But now you can see the movement of the trunk, and as it whirls its way up, and you can't see because there's other leaves. There we go. And there is our maintenance on the first bonsai. And I'll leave him wired for a couple more weeks because you can see his bark is doing really good, and the tree is not swallowing the wire, and there are no wire marks on it, but I will keep a good close eye on it, just for the pure fact that in the summertime your trees do most of their growing, and so you don't want them to swallow up the wire or have too many really bad marks. So that is our first bonsai. Just some maintenance on it. So with that being said, thank you for watching and stay tuned because I've got a whole bunch more. An entire table full of more trees to prune and propagate. So thank you for watching. Remember, you are someone, you do matter, and I will see you next time. Ciao.